Okay. Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to another episode of Time to Loud and Talk. And to let our viewers know about our aim and mission, we are here to inspire people, to bring people who have passed through orders of life, who got up from the dirt, dust off the dust, raise up their head, pop up their colors, and set on a mission to create and raise awareness to others so others can know that when you fall, you get up. Besides, when you can't keep life experiences in a box, and you have to let people know by telling your amazing story. So you never know by telling your amazing story, you never know who you might inspire. So that's our aim and purpose. So today I have a very special guest whom I know most of you know because she's always on my show, and I just love to bring her here because of she has a vast knowledge about life experiences. So, I mean, anytime I think about something, I'm always like, Mama Vicky, come on the show, I need you here. So I'm so glad that you're here today, and I want to welcome you here today. So first of all, what we're going to be doing is, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of introduction about you, and you're going to tell people about you, what you do, and what motivated you, the mission behind what you do. So let me start first with the introduction of who you really are. Just let me just go through your bio a little bit. So today my special guest is VICTORINE NDIKUM. She is the founder of VICTORINE NDIKUM Foundation for Single Parent, and she is also an event decorator. She is the CEO of Vicky's Deco. She has done a lot of work in the community, including raising awareness and funds for cancer research. She's a community leader who helps to feed the hungry and provide adequate access to the vulnerable communities. Victoria Idukum is a single mother of 3 beautiful children. They are very successful, and as her experience in marriage prompted her to birth the VICTORINE NDIKUM Foundation for Single Parents in order to create awareness that when you hit a bump in your marriages, don't remain in the sand, dust off the sand, educate yourself, look forward to great opportunities around you. So our mission for creating VICTORINE NDIKUM Foundation for Single Parent is to create awareness, to educate, and a way forward. She said, we are often stigmatized because we are single. So our vision is to create an understanding for people so that the stigma that is being placed on single parent, they can just erase it off their mind. So our mission is to inspire and help others who are going through divorce or who have gone through divorce but struggling to cope. She wants to help others with her story on how she managed to survive and succeeded as a single mother, raising 3 beautiful kids who have now grown up to be role models in the communities. So I will give my special guest the opportunity to tell you who she is and what her foundation is all about. So, Mama Vicky, the floor is all yours. So go ahead. Let people know who you are.
Wow, what an introduction. You said it all. You said it all. Wow, who am I? What am I doing? I have so many hats that I wear. But, I just first of all want to appreciate you because the way you say it, my goodness me, it's like I don't exist in this world. Who is this person? So I'm just myself, I'm just myself. And I've been through so many bumps. And you see, the thing is, God created us, but didn't say, I'm going to put everything on the plate. I'm going to sit down on my comfort zone. You're going to have everything in your house. No.
Yeah.
You are created, but you need to go out there and find your purpose.
That's
you
correct.
need to go out there and see what you want. You need to build up yourself.
Yes.
And it's one of the things that I didn't have a clue about. When I was married, I didn't have a clue about that. But during this stage of being divorced and to who I am right now, I've gained a lot of experience. And I think creating VICTORINE NDIKUM Foundation for Single Parents is just to create an awareness and to say, hey, yes, it is okay to fall down. It's part of the game.
That's right.
It is part of the game to fall down. So what you need to do is, you are not finished. You just need to shake the dust and keep walking. That's part of it. And it's very, very normal. So when you find yourself in certain situation, Don't say I'm finished. Don't say that's the end of me. No, it is not. You become the end of something when you yourself stop to do anything for yourself.
That's right.
So you need to recognize that you are a human being, you're beautiful, you can do things through Christ that strengthens you. So much of that. I think that is enough. I've got so much to talk about, but you know one thing, thank you very much for introducing me. It was all good, all good.
Always welcome. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. So, you know what, Mama Vicky? I would like to play a song because this woman right here, like I said, she's a single mom and she has raised three beautiful, successful children. And one of them is an artist, you know, and I have one of his recording here. I just want to, you know what, let me use the word to make your head swell. I just want you to feel good, you understand?
I want to say a word about that music to the audience.
Okay.
You see, my son, his name is Tyn Tayon Azonga.
Okay.
My son started singing in church.
Wow.
You know, he was singing in church, and he grew up to love music, and it's always been his passion. Wow. And he wanted me to support him. And believe you me, the support we give our children for an inbuilt something that God has given them is very, very important. Yeah. And I begin to. I bought my son the first instrument. Wow. And he loved it so much to where he is right now. Wow. I will come to this song that you want to play right now. It's about me. It's all about me. And I remember when my son sang that song on stage and everyone begins to cry. They were just crying that, wow, I couldn't believe that he sang. And all these things that he said in the song, he gave me, you know, a car, everything that he said, he accomplished it. And I'm so happy for him. Wow. He's gone wider and wider all the time. And God bless him where he is right now.
That's good. That's good. Because, you know, single mom, a lot of people, they put so much stigma on single mom. They just think that, oh, because you don't have a man there, you cannot raise successful children or well-behaved children. But that is a total lie. The whole thing is you just have to be focused in whatever you're doing. And if you are, absolutely, you understand, if you are focused, there's nothing that you cannot really achieve in life. So I just commend you for a job well done. And this is just the beginning. You haven't even seen anything yet. I pray that there will be, you know, they are going to lift you up. They're going to be there for you, you know, and, you know, you're going to last long for them. You're going to be here forever for them by God's grace. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
So, yeah, I was there. Let me just say a little bit about the song, you know, just to make us feel cool, just hear it and just dance to it a little bit. Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Uh-oh, what happened now? Okay. I like that.
Hey, listen, check. Mom, you're my savior. This is your song. If I was in the wrong, you would say where I belong. It was long though my dad left and it stayed strong. That's why I waited because it kept on going on. I get it from you. All my strong abilities. It taught me how to clean, cook, and help communities. I know I have lots of responsibilities as a mister. I'm thanking you, blessed me with two beautiful sisters. Let's start with this song. It's so good to me.
We're just gonna listen to the chorus and then stop it.
My life from my beginning. You're always there, even when I done some sinning. But don't worry, because that's
okay now. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that is really, that's a beautiful song. What did he say? That's a beautiful song. Yeah. Kudos to him. Really.
I taught him how to cook and clean and to help communities.
Wow, that's really good. Yes. That's good. You're a good mama. That's good. That's good. Okay, well, and about your grandson too, it is just a very lovable boy. And, you know, I've heard you talk so much about him, you understand? And one thing that I just keep on ringing in my head about him, it's, you know, how you said that whenever you're on the phone with him, he was always like, Grandma, are you okay? Grandma, are you okay? You need something? I just like that. He's only 3 years old, right? And look at,
yes.
You
Yes.
know, asking if you are okay. That is just something. You
Yes.
understand? You know.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that is just something. I just love him for that. I love him for that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Let's go back to our topic for today. Our topic for today is what is life's purpose? And because we have about three topics to cover. So the first one is what is life purpose? Why do we find it hard to appreciate others, either for an outstanding performance in what they are doing in the society, for doing good things, and so much more? Why is it hard to show kindness to other people? So let's talk about life purpose of life first. Life. What is life all about? What is
Yeah.
life purpose? What is the
Mm.
meaning of life? And why
Mm.
do we exist? People
Yes.
work so hard in life to make something out of their lives. And at the end of the day, something happened that will make all the efforts that is being put in whatever they were doing to become futile, to be like in vain. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
like this I'll tell you about this lady that I heard about her story. This is what way back about 10 years ago. She went to school of nursing, you understand,
Yes.
to get trained as a nurse. And I think she was there for about 2 or 3 years. You understand? All this
Uh-huh.
while, before going for the training or for the nursing school, she didn't have a job. You understand? She was trying to think about something to better her life. So she went for the training for 2 or 3 years. She graduated and she felt like, oh God, I have achieved something in life. She felt so good. You would not believe. After the training and everything, she looked for a job. She was able to find a job. Guess what? On the day that she was supposed to start the job, she was setting out to go to the job. On her way to the job, you would not believe she had an accident. And that was it. So
Oh,
I'm telling you, and that was it. So to me, what is life all about?
wow.
What is life all about? Take for example what is going on in the world. Disagreements of religion. We have disagreement of religion, which we all
Oh,
know.
yes.
We have
Absolutely. Yes.
yeah. We also have hatred on the color of skin. Hatred
Mm-hmm.
of who is better and who is much more, successful or something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
to me, looking at the skin colors, the differences, I think that should make the life more. It should make it so alluring, so interesting, so attractive. You understand? That's just the way I think. The skin color. You understand? But it's just that some people, when they see other people who are different from them, maybe in skin color or whatever, instead of them to try to look at it and be like, wow, this is different from me. This is so attractive or something like that. And get to know them, you understand, to,
Mm-hmm.
build
Mm-hmm.
a friendship with them. They just hate them. They just don't want to associate themselves with them. So I'm like, what is life all about? So
That's right.
my question,
Oh,
Mama Vicky, what is life all
yes.
about? Tell us, because I know,
Honest.
yeah, go ahead.
It comes. I believe that in every purpose of life is to be happy, you
Yes,
know,
yeah.
and the core of our being, we desire contentment, and life is some of when you look deeper, what is this life? Some people use having a life is being having materialistic stuff.
Mm,
Some having a life is like helping others. Some having a life is like for me to have a purpose is to serve God. So
mm,
there are different ways of things, but the way I've come to understand what life is living the moment,
mm,
living the moment. Um, it's such a way that you need to try for your own journey. You need to find that inside you for you to sort of like exist, for
mm,
you to exist. Because I'm telling you, to live a long life, a lot of people want to be happy, a lot of people want to do a lot of things, but they're either falling short of
mm.
something, or along that line or along that journey, things happen.
Yeah.
And when things happen, um, you can't get back on your feet. So
Mm,
you tend to like feel that sort of depressed or a failure, or people begin to look at you, criticizing you and underlooking you. So you can't sort of pick up yourself. But life is this sort of journey where it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be a smooth sailing. It's not going to, if you understand the basic of life is that there will be a time where you will not have, and there will be a time where you will have so many, plenty. But the times that you don't have, what did you put in place? What did you really put in place? Do you really understand that sometimes we overlook things? Did you really put things in place? Do you really understand what this life is all about? You just have to find your own way, find your own journey, and fit yourself in, and make sure that someone does not take you off your rail or off your track, and you stay focused. That's what I understand about life.
Wow, that's really interesting, because I mean, look at your own life experience. You understand? Because everything has not been so rosy for you. I hope you understand what I mean by that, because like from your story, when you got married, you were so happy, you were like on cloud nine. You understand? And all of a sudden, things just happened that was like beyond your control. But still, that is life for you, you understand? And it's the same with everybody. So we can't have it all. You understand? There are times that we are going to go through adversity. But when you go through adversity, you don't sit down there, you understand, and be moping about and be like, and start blaming people for whatever happened to you. You understand? You need to dust up yourself and, shake, pop your collar up and just be like, you know what? I'm on a mission here, you understand? And your life experiences, you need to let others know about it so that they will not get in the mud or get in the dust and just stay right there in the dust. So I believe I quite understand. I quite understand. That's the main reason why I asked you to come here, so that we can relate life with your own life. You understand?
Yes, exactly. Yes, as you said, when you as you go along your journey, you get married, and sort of you think, oh, my problems are over. No, that's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Because your partner, whether it's me or whether it's he, along the line, he has a different purpose of what he's thinking about. And probably he's not fulfilled, and he's got another agenda or something else that I'm bored with this, and your story will change overnight. You see, a lot of people think, oh, she is the one that is the cause of the breakage. You were not in the marriage, so don't make an assumption about anybody's life. You are not there at that particular moment. I have seen people who have pointed fingers. When I got married, there is no way I would have thought I would be a single parent. No way. I never even thought of that. I never even prepared for that. All I knew was to be a housewife, a good housewife, and doing my best. Probably in that time, I was not giving enough. Or he got fed up and say, so I'm not going to point fingers, but I'm going to learn from these lessons that stop pointing fingers and keep moving.
We're having a technical difficulty somewhere. Are you okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
So I said, stop pointing fingers, keep moving. Find a way of doing something positive to yourself than instead pointing fingers and talking too much. A lot of us, we talk too much and then we miss the line.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, I think from what you're trying to say is we should stop. We don't have to point accusing fingers on anyone. Just get up and try to motivate whoever you can motivate. You understand? Let people know that you can't stay where you are. You understand? You can't just start blaming people that, oh, she's the cause of this, that is the cause of that. So we need to shake it off and keep moving. And at the end of the day, I know as we get older, we will realize that, oh, wow, this is the main purpose of what happened to me 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You understand? So I believe, I think that life is just about what happened in your life. You understand? What happened to you? Life is what we make out of it. You understand? So so definitely. life is about the journey that we go through. You understand? So
Yes, it's the
yeah.
journey.
Mhm.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, let's go to our second question. Our second question is, why is it hard to appreciate others? But first, let me define what appreciation is. Appreciation is the
Yes.
recognition of good qualities about someone or something. To appreciate someone is to let them know that you value them and everything they do for you, big or small. Appreciation can be defined as the act of showing gratitude. So, and also there's a saying that says, sow the seeds of love with gratitude today, and tomorrow you will reap the gratitude of love that you sow. Is that's right, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It is.
So with all this, why is it hard to show gratitude to people? Why is it so hard to show people that we appreciate it? Because what I noticed, I think I was on Instagram one time, and someone was saying that, instead of us to appreciate people while they're living, but we
Yes.
don't. We will see their pictures online, even though we like the pictures, you understand? Or maybe Facebook or something like that, or we like what they're doing in the society. But because we don't want them to feel like, we see them, or because we don't want to show them that, oh, your picture is good, we will just keep our comments and don't comment, you understand? But guess what?
Yes.
When the person is no longer alive, those people will be the first person to go on their page and start searching for them. They will be the
That's
first
right.
person to write RIP on their page. Why do we have to wait? You understand? Why do we have to wait till someone is no longer alive before we appreciate them? You understand? No matter what they do for you, big or small, I think it's good to show appreciation. So why is it hard, Mama Vicky? Why is it hard for people to show appreciation? You know?
Ah, honestly, that is a very, very good question because I've watched this time and time again.
Mm.
A lot of us are hiding behind the scene. And remember, I've come up in a program and I'm doing a program on Facebook, and people wouldn't like that program.
Wow.
Because sometimes when people don't like program, I'll tell you why they don't like, when they don't like your program. Because that person has said something negative about you to someone, and what they want to do is they don't want to associate yourself to say, I like what she is doing. So now they wouldn't touch that. So after the program, that person will call me, say, Mama Vicky, you know what you were saying was true, And I feel it. I'm like, hang on a minute. I was at this program. You could like, you could comment. You are a free mind to comment, but you wouldn't, right? And what happens is that you go behind the scene when nobody is looking at you, nobody is seeing you, and you want answers. I just said, next time, just go to my page or just write a comment on it. They wouldn't do it. Now, I have realized that most of us, would I say our race, I wouldn't want to call Black people or whatever. There's something about you. We've got this thing about us. I don't know what it is. We don't like appreciating one another. We don't like lifting up one another. Why? Because they think, that is what I'm thinking, she's going to be better than me. Why should I give her more likes? Then she will be better than me. And why is she doing that anyway when it's me who is supposed to be doing it? Oh, my daughter wanted to do that. Now she has come and do it. You don't even know anything about it. So you tend to judge. You see, this thing of judging people is getting bad in our community. Because someone said something, you don't even know what that person is thinking. What you do is you take it at heart and you begin to judge that person that does not know anything about it. I've seen somebody talking about me to me and did not know that it was me that she's talking to. It's just, let's stop all this and start, appreciating one another. And then today, you see, there are some people like chameleons on in my life. When they want to come in, they come in. When they want to butt in, they butt in. Do you know what? I close up those people. I have, thank God, God has given me the gift and that authority to close up people who come in my life as chameleon, changing colors when they want, how they want it. And I said, no, enough is enough. I have the authority because God has given me that authority. Whether you like me or not, I'm still going to be Vicky. That gift that God has given me, I am still going to pursue it. You know, it is really, really going on in our society, and I feel sorry for those people. I don't care whether we are 10 of us doing decoration. I appreciate my friends, my colleagues all the time. I even post their pictures and comment on their pictures. That is a very good decor. Some people, when they see my decoration, no way. They will just like, her again. Look at her. Look what she's doing. That is not a good thing. Let's learn to appreciate each other. Let's learn to uplift each other. Let's learn to be there for each other, for one another. Let's be sincere, because tomorrow, when you're gone, you're gone. I will come back to one of the statements that I wanted to say, what is happening to me right now, or I should say it at the end. But I want to say, now my mom is not well. My mom is 80.
Wow.
80. You understand what I mean? I chose to be here with my mom. I don't want to wait till when she's going to say, Ma, I start to like, oh, that opportunity has been given to me.
Yes.
So when once an opportunity has been given to you, don't miss it. It is not easy. Times are hard. Times are tough. But the God that I serve knows my heart, that I'm here since March.
Wow.
Since March. I'm doing it from the bottom of my heart, with all my heart. But I'm not going to sit here and accept some things that I'm not supposed to. We need to work together in our community in order to make our community a better place than bringing each other down. A black shop will be going on, you will not advertise. You will go instead to somebody else's shop. You will start bad mouthing. What is it? Do we people gossip anymore? Let's stop doing all this. Time is gone. It's gone, my darling. We don't have time for that anymore.
Wow. I just hope some people will get it, because when we appreciate people, you know, it's not like you're trying to say that you're not good. You understand? But you're trying to see that you're trying to tell the person that, you know what, you're doing a good job. Just continue to do what you're doing. You understand? And you don't know the person that you're appreciating, they might see that you lack something. You understand? And they can even help you with whatever you lack. You understand? But when you keep that appreciation or something like that in your mind, and you see them, they start showing some kind of maybe an attitude towards whatever they're doing or towards them, I mean, it's not going to help anyone. You understand? So
no, it's not. It's not. I'm also learning along my journey as well. I'll tell you a story. There was one time I had a decoration to do in London.
Yeah.
I hired a van packed up on the M25. As I was going on the M25, all the tables rolled down M25.
Oh my gosh.
All the tables came out
on the motorway.
On the motorway.
Wow.
You know those big banqueting tables?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know they roll? But thank God on that particular day, when we were driving, because I was driving in my car and the driver was in the van. Okay. Thank God that it didn't kill anybody.
Wow, thank God.
So do you know the people I was going to do that decoration did?
What did they do?
They started abusing me.
Oh.
I was well abused. And I had a police record and everything. I will never forget that day. I was very, very disappointed because those women that were doing that have family, have children. And if anything, if to say I passed away on the motorway, you imagine what would have happened. And they didn't even want to know. But what happened was that when I came late, we packed the things, the police helped us. We got there at least an hour before we started doing the decor, help a little bit and pieces, though I was never paid. So what I did was I just let go. But the thing about letting go and finding your purpose, that I am better than arguing with people. That's what it is. You need to find a fine of defining your purpose and who you are and how you can deal with the society, because it's not easy. I love Caroline Makaka. Dr. Caroline Makaka is someone who has, I don't know where she comes from, but her energy is, she likes to help people.
I know.
And she has had a lot of disappointments.
Wow.
But this girl is a fighter. She knows what she wants. She has a purpose in life. No one is going to bring her down. So that's what we'll be striving on, because this is how our society behaves. That's how it is.
Wow. Wow, that's terrible.
You know?
Yeah, it's terrible. But one thing that I really don't get is when you are, behaving like, the way some people behave, I just don't understand why they don't realize that we are not going to be on earth forever. You understand? Because
Yeah,
human beings,
exactly.
we're here today, tomorrow we're gone. So why
Mm-hmm.
can't we, why do we find it so hard to appreciate people while they are here? You understand? Or rather than waiting until they are no longer here before you show appreciation to whatever they do.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. I've seen people spend money when someone passed away. They
wow.
keep the body for 6 months. I don't know, you're from Nigeria, right?
Yes.
People do that. They
Wow.
keep the body for 1 year to prepare.
Why?
And when the
What?
person was ill, you never showed up.
Wow.
So I don't understand it. If you can enlighten us on that, why do you keep the body for 1 year to prepare and to build a house?
I don't get it. I don't know why they would do that. Yes, especially when you said that when the person was alive, they did not take care of the person. You understand? And after the person is no longer here on earth, and you're keeping the body, what for? So I just don't, I don't get it, so I don't get it. And that's why on this show, that's why we are here, you understand? To, to let people, because we have been taught so many things, you understand? So we are here to let people know that whatever you've been taught, you need to start unlearning it. You understand?
Yes,
so we need to put new things on our mind. You understand? Hopefully, it will help one or two people. You understand? Because the way we think, the way we reason, it's just so bad. You can imagine what is going on in the world right now. People killing each other, people fighting over, oh, I'm Muslim, I'm Christian. I don't know why anyone will do it. I have a lot of Muslim friends. One thing is I'm a Christian, but all the Muslim friends that I have on my contacts, you understand, when I want to send a message to them, you understand, instead of me using God, I use Allah. Instead of me using peace be unto you, I will say assalamu alaikum. You understand? So I usually say that. So I don't have a problem in any other people's religion. You understand? As long as you believe in God, I'm cool with that. You understand? So anyone that is doing something, as long as it's right, it's legitimate, I'm down with it. But when if it's like otherwise, no, can't be how. You understand? So I don't know why some people they do what they do, or I don't know why they don't get it sometimes, but
sometimes I believe if you've not been shown love in your life, it's difficult for you to give out that love, sort of love. A lot of homes, what they bring up their kids, they are so authoritative. They are so like, you have to be like you have to follow a regime, a strict sort of, you don't give your children a chance. So when they grow up, they have this resentment. And the thing I did was for my kids is that we used to have conversation every Friday. We sit on the table and they would tell me what happened within the week. I was shocked. I was shocked. What I wanted to like, I just wanted to find out, about me. And my kids would tell me, they say, Mom, I don't think what you did. Remember when we had issues and you had to tie your headscarf, the big one, to come to school to disgrace us?
Wow.
I'm like, for real. I felt so bad because, 3 kids on your own, and you don't want them to fall in a group where they'll end up in prison. So I had to do what I can. But again, was I doing it at the right way? So I had to communicate for them to tell me. My kids didn't like it when you use the cane, or they don't like that. They just want you to talk to them. But how many of us parents find that time to have a conversation with our children? That time. Because you need to have communication. You have to have a conversation. And when I find out that we were doing things together, I realized that it becomes so easy for me and for everyone. They know where they place themselves at home. especially when you don't have a purpose in life and you don't have a journal that you write things, and it's difficult. You just keep going as if life is, you're just going. You have nothing, no timing of anything. You just get into the hole. You just keep going. How can you marry a woman when you're just going, having no purpose in life?
Wow. You're absolutely right. It's good to always have a conversation with our children, because in Africa, growing up, our parents, they hardly have conversation with us. You understand? So they just think, oh, I don't want to have a conversation with us, so that, you know, there will not be any disrespect or something like that, you know. But it's not like that, you understand? So if you have a good conversation with your children, definitely there's no way they will disrespect you. And then they wouldn't, you understand?
No,
Because,
they will help you. They will help you. Even now, like my kids, if I have issues with my phone or issues with anything, the first person that I call are my kids.
Yes.
So what do you think? We have a conversation. We have a conversation, and they tell me that, Mom, what do you think? Do you think that if you do this, it's gonna be okay? Do you think that if you do this, I mean, this person, is it gonna be all right? Let's see. Let's ask the other sister. Let's ask my brother if we think alike, and then they will tell me together. But when I need to come back to this supporting the community, that we need to be there for one another.
Yeah.
If you go on Facebook, there is sort of like fighting. I'm not saying physical fighting.
Yeah, I know, exchanges of words, you know. Yeah, that's why I stay on Facebook for a long time, you know, not until 9. And I'm here because of the show. If not, I'm on Facebook because of this show. If not, because when you go on Facebook, it's always one thing or the other. You understand? People sending messages back and forth. I'm like, do you really need that?
It's a battle. It is a battle. And if you're not prepared for that battle, don't go on Facebook.
Wow.
Right? Don't go on Facebook, because it will depress you. Some people, what they will do is that there is this camera that when once you put it on your face, right? It's making you as if you're out of this world.
Really?
It's making you really, yes. You put your picture on Facebook. Now you're walking down the road. You meet the person and you're like, what I saw on Facebook is not the same what I'm seeing now. So all this battling, invisible battling going on Facebook or on the social media, don't buy it. Don't buy it, because the real person is one-to-one and face-to-face. Don't even look at it. If you are out to do something, go out there and do what you are meant to do. Some people come on Facebook because they want to just pose for nothing. There's nothing there. They have nothing to show, just posing. Oh, I'm eating salad. I'm eating. If you own a restaurant, yes, that's your part. But some individuals come on Facebook. I see people fighting. I see people. It shocks me. You need to have a purpose in life. It's not about once in a while you can be childish and put food there and this, but you must know why you're on Facebook. On social media. Because if you don't know, I don't understand it. But some people find it so normal. Very, very, absolutely normal. I've seen people fight. I've seen people abusing each other on Facebook.
I've seen it too. I've seen it.
One another. How do we have to strive to build up one another?
And one thing that they fail to realize is when they're maybe quarreling with someone and they put the whole thing on social media, it starts there for a long time, forever. You understand? It's gonna be there for a long time. So I don't know why it's so hard for them, especially when you say this person is your friend. Why is it so hard for you to maybe call the person? You understand? Let them know what they did, whatever they did wrong or whatever like that. Just let them know instead of you putting the whole thing on social media. Even people that do not even know the person, they will start commenting, and the person will now start feeling cool. People are taking my side and everything like that. So no one really needs that. You understand? Whatever issue you have with anyone, just go settle it. You understand? Go and sort it out with the person instead of putting it all over.
Definitely. Definitely. So, definitely. That's what life is all about. But it's not easy though. It's not an easy way to go. It's not like when the the virus came, we never knew this was going to be happening. Life has changed totally.
It has.
Within ourselves,
Yeah.
the way we think now is totally different.
Totally different. Absolutely. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to learn to accommodate one another than using some words, and words can kill, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. Like, what we say to people, you know, try to understand. Try to really understand. And that's what I'm really, really striving for with my foundation, to help the single parent, for them to understand that life must go on, than you seeing him on and say, oh, on Facebook, oh, he's with another woman, oh, he's driving a white car, oh, he's driving a black car. You don't need that. You've got more important, especially when you have kids.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're right, because like you said about this season that we had, this pandemic season, a lot has really, really changed, you know, because it's like our eyes has been opened to the main purpose of church. You understand?
Yeah.
We have seen that all this party that we go to doesn't really matter. We have seen that, you know, the things that we think, oh my God, I must have this. We have seen that it doesn't really matter, because the thing is, if not now that the whole thing is easing up a little bit, it was really tough at the beginning. About 2 months ago, it was tough. You can imagine people who have like maybe 4 cars. They're unable to drive all the 4 cars. You understand? So what's the purpose of buying it? Even the church, you know, we none of us, the church they were like on lockdown. You understand? So we've seen that what we think is really, really, really important to us is not really important. What I find out, I take home from all these crises is your family. They are the one that really, really matters to you in this world. You
That's
understand?
right.
So
Yes.
any other thing is just nothing, and nothing is in this. So because you can imagine all the people that that tested positive for the COVID-19. You can imagine once they are really like showing the sign and they take them to the hospital, they have to be there on their own, you understand, without family seeing them, you understand?
Yes.
When they pass on, when they passed on, the family will not even be there, you understand? No friends, nobody will be there to maybe see them or something like that. So why are we now taking things like, oh my God, I must have this, oh, I must take this from this person, oh, I must push something online and insult this person and that? Why do we really have to do that? Well, we can see, because I believe this is God trying to open our eyes to see so many things about life. And you know, so that is just my take home in regards to all these things that is going on. You understand? So I'm just so thankful that it's getting better now, unlike the way it was right now, because most stores, they were open yesterday, and I believe they will be open as well today. So it's easing up a little bit, but at least we've all learned a lot of lesson, you know, from all this pandemic and everything like that. We've seen what life is all about, and I'll pray that,
definitely.
And I just pray and I hope that moving forward, you know, we're going to continue to realize that and let that just stay on our head and just be like, life is nothing. Life is nothing. It's not really worth it, you know, putting stuff online and start fighting people or insulting people, calling people names. It's not really worth it. So yeah, sister, what is your take home? Yeah, in regards to all this pandemic thing. Can you hear me? I can see you.
No, I didn't hear you.
Okay, so what's your take home? Because what is your own take home? What is the moral of the story from all this pandemic? What did you learn from it?
Well, this pandemic, you would not believe it. I've learned so much from this pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. You know, in life, I left home when I was sort of like 15, 16 years old.
Wow.
I came to England, and when I left home, most of the time of my youth life, I grew up with my grandmother. Okay. I've never had that one-to-one with my mother. You leave home, you go abroad, you go on holiday, you stay for one week, 2 weeks the max, and you come back. But you know what I've realized? That I've been with my mom now since March.
Wow.
I begin to understand how I am to my mother. The things I went through, she didn't take it in.
Wow.
You know, I began to explain. I had the time to explain to her. And also, I had more time to be with her. How lovely she is. But if not of the pandemic, do you think I have that time?
No, there'll be no time because you'll be
You
hopping
can
to work and doing
imagine
this and
the
that.
relationship. Now I have my mom, to be with my mom. Yes, and I'm happy for that. I'm not saying that the pandemic was a good thing. Well, it's broadened my horizon. I know more now, and it's a plus for me that God gave me this chance. This time was for me to get to know her more and her to know me.
Yeah.
Very, very important. And at this age, you know, I see something, I become the mother and she becomes the child.
Yeah.
Because I have to do everything.
Yeah.
And I thank God for giving me that chance.
That's good.
And I'm so grateful. That's my taking. And my kids are just, thank God. But my heart goes to those who had issues and lost relatives, and you know, my heart goes to them. You know, and I thank God for what He has done.
Yes.
That's my take of this.
I guess from what you just said right now about you being the mother now and your mom being the child, I think that is just how I see life as well. Yes, I see life that you will be born, your parents will be your parent, they will raise you, but a time is coming where all the care, everything that they, you know, how they took care of you and everything like that, you are still going to, some people are able to do it back to them, you understand, you know? So I think that is just what life is about. Take care of people, and when you take care of people, remember the people that you're taking care, the people that you took care of, how would I say it? Let me say, okay, take care of people, you understand? So, yeah, take care of people so that people can take care of you too. That's the word, right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
So that's just the word. Yeah, that's the word. So, yeah. So that comes to our third question, which is, why do we find it hard to show kindness to others? You understand?
Why is your volume so low? I'm not sure.
Is it still low?
Okay.
How is it now? Is it better now?
A little bit better. I think someone called me and it just went, no problem.
Okay. Yeah. So from what you just said now about showing kindness to others, so that is what our next question is right now. Why is it hard for people to show kindness to other people? You understand? Because they say that when you show kindness to people, it comes back to you. And that's the reason why I held on to your word when you said that your mom is now the child and you are now the mother. That is what I think kindness is in a way. Don't you think? Explain to us what kindness is. And also, why do we find it hard to show kindness?
Well, you know, moreover, it's part of us. Kindness is supposed to be part of our behavior or how we move in life. It's nice for everybody to have in them kindness, and also to show kindness to anyone, to appreciate one another. It's so good. And most of the time, when things happen in our life, what we remember is negativity.
Yes, correct.
We don't remember the good times, what that person did to us.
Yes.
What we remember is only the bad times. And I say sometimes to myself, I said, would it not be nice for me to just pick up my phone and say, Bukky, you know what? I just called you this morning to appreciate you, girl. I just want the Lord to bless you.
I would love that. I would love that.
Yes. Would that not uplift you, even if you had some sadness in you that you are not going anywhere? But when somebody says that to you, don't you think that it would lift up your spirit?
Yeah.
But what people do, the first thing they get up in the morning, it's all about negativity.
Yeah.
No words positive words. Even your child going to school, take that child, stop him for 1 minute and say, son, your day will be blessed. Because you never know. That could be the last. I have seen things happen. And I pray to God, it doesn't happen to anybody. Let's open our eyes.
Amen.
And do it right. Appreciate one another. Don't think that you are all that. You are the only one that has to do it. And nobody else do a talk show. You are very good at what you're doing. As I look at you, I said, wow, you're very good at what you're doing. And that's why every time, even if I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Bukky, what about this? Can you do this? Can we do this? Because I want to see your progress. Don't you think that your progress is my progress?
Most people don't
you think
like
that when you're smiling, I'm smiling? What is this life coming to? Why are we fighting one another? We shouldn't. It's not good. And sometimes we do that because lack of understanding, lack of communication, those little things. When you do those things, you will find a way to have peace. Because if you don't, high blood pressure is waiting for you.
That's right.
Believe you me. Anger is a bad thing. It's waiting for you. Believe you me. If you don't want to go down that route of doing some things, don't go there. But don't badmouth anybody. Don't judge anybody. Be a non-judgmental person.
Yes.
It's very important. While in Holloway prison, a lot of people, I counsel them. I've seen people in prison for 10 years. The family, no house, nothing, everything taken away from them. The fact that you have not been sent to prison is the grace of God. Because you may be driving and you pick up your phone, you kill someone on the zebra crossing, you find yourself in prison. It's so easy. Anything can take you down there. But while you're down there, always learn to help. Always learn to be kind. It's not only you. People are doing things on this earth. But always, when you're a good person, there's something you call karma. It comes back to you. In this land of living, I want it here. I don't think of any other way going to have a good life than being here.
Wow. But you know what? I heard that it's very hard sometimes. The reason why it's hard for some people is because they are dealing with maybe some personal issues, you understand? Or it might be family issues. So they get distracted by their own issues, you understand? So because of that, they find it so hard to show kindness to other people, you understand? And also, I read that some people, maybe because of past experiences, you understand, maybe they've shown kindness to people before in the past, and maybe those people, they kind of ended up hurting them, doing something bad to them or saying something bad about them. So they kind of withdraw back into their shell and just be like, you know what, this kindness thing, I don't want to be part of it, you understand? So sometimes the way we behave towards other people too, it can be discouraging. Don't you think?
Yes, it can be. There are sometimes I have said, listen, because what this person did to me, I said, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to, I've really put my foot down, I'm not going to. But if something is in you, it doesn't matter. All of us has to understand that things will happen in our lives. And all of us has to understand that it's how we deal with the things that happen in our life that matters than what people say about you. Yes, a lot of people have committed suicide because what people have said.
About them,
what people close to them have said. A lot of people have changed because of what people have said. Let's be careful what we say to people. Let's be kind. Let's be very careful what we say to people. Because what you say to somebody might make or break that person.
That's correct. Absolutely.
Do you understand? It might make, I'm not sitting here and claiming I'm an angel. I've been through my own issues, but from that issues that you've been through, because that's why you have to go through a test before you have a testimony. There are some people, you want to help, they will never change. You take them to the water, you can't force them to drink water. Let them go. Do your own best. Say, God, I surrender everything all. You cannot be everything. You need somebody.
Wow, wow.
You can't be everything. You need somebody.
That's right. We all need one another. We need each other. Yeah.
Yeah. I need you somehow, because to be honest with you, I can't do everything.
No, no
So
one.
I need you. So you need me. You can't do everything. So why are we fighting? It doesn't matter whether we are doing the same thing. You might be different in some things that I don't know, and we learn to teach each other to make it better.
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. Someone just sent me something now that they want me to read. You understand? It's, some people said we should always try to be kind to people because you don't know what people are going through. You understand?
Yes.
This person said, they said last month I had an appointment at 9 in the morning. Husband and I left for the same time as they left. They had an appointment at 9 a.m., but they left home around 7 a.m. So by the time they returned, it was 2 p.m. You understand? And she said they were very exhausted. So she said since the appointment didn't go well, we were pretty pissed off mentally. So we got off from the elevator and we had to take another one to go out of the subway. As we waited for it, a lady in her mid-60s was standing with us and said, "You guys should take the stairs. Why elevator? You are young." You understand? This is a lady who is in her 60s, not knowing what those people, the husband and the wife, what they went through. You understand?
Yes.
She was like, "You guys should take the stairs instead of the elevator." You understand? Instead of taking the lift, you can take the elevator. She said, and the lady was like, although she said it in a funny tone, this didn't go well with the husband. So she said, I just smiled at her. However, husband was in a different mood totally. So she said, you never know what kind of issue other people are having. Let's not judge anyone. You understand? So the older lady might be like, oh, I was just saying it jokingly. I was just saying it in a funny way. But still, we need to be very sensitive of what we say to people. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or you don't say anything.
That's correct. That's it.
Do you understand? Or you don't say anything. A lot of people, I'm here now. A lot of people look at me like, oh, she's got everything. She's fine. Believe me, there's so much that I go through, and I still have to smile.
That's correct.
Because I acknowledge it's part of the game of growth.
Yeah.
You will have challenges. Somebody will come on your show and behave one kind. It's never straightforward. Do you start to shout? No, you don't. I've seen you many times. You keep your cool and calm because you're shocked. But the way you are still smiling is part of the growth. We cannot have it all. I have seen people who was like, look so glam, but at 5 o'clock, they are repossessing their house.
Wow.
I've seen a friend, we're in a party, boogieing in a party, and we need to go and remove things from her house at 4 when we left the pub, the club. And we were taking things where the people for the repossession were coming at 6 o'clock, trying to remove a lot of things before they come.
Yeah.
You don't know. You can see someone walking, talking. You don't even know what they're going through. Yeah. And we tend to be judging people without knowing. And we also, when somebody says something to you about somebody, as soon as you see the person, you start to condemn the person. You don't even have a clue. Because what I said to the person is not the same thing that that person is either added something to it or subtracted something in it. But above all these things that we are going through is part of growth.
Yes.
If I decide to get married today, someone will say, Mama Vicky, why are you getting married? You've accomplished everything. No, I haven't. Am I with you sleeping on my bed at night when I yawn? Then I'm like, I'm just alone. I just need to put my head on somebody's shoulder to say, oh, I hope you're okay. My children are different. That love that you need from someone else is totally different. So why does the person think that I can't marry again? I don't understand. Do you want to answer that question, Bukky? Because I don't understand, because, you know, the one thing about me is that don't underestimate, let no one underestimate me.
Mm.
I have a purpose in life, and I want to accomplish as long as God says, Esther, like that's it. But I will not stop. So don't see me tomorrow with a ring on my finger and you're going to say, oh my God, we are young and she's old, she's getting married.
Yeah,
Because you are doing.
they don't know what they've been through as well, you know. So yeah, that's why I mean it's when people, that's part of the appreciation as well. When people are, you know, having this, being blessed with this, you don't know what sacrifice they made. You don't know what they've gone through. Instead of you saying, oh, I'm young, she's old, and she's getting married. Don't say that. You understand? Just pray or just bless them. You understand? And the thing about blessing is when you bless others, that blessing comes straight back to you. You understand? That's what a lot of people just don't understand.
That's what it is.
So, yeah. So
I've learned to shut my mouth. if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say it.
yeah.
Yes, I've learned to. If you think you owned so much now and you want to bluff, when the pandemic came, where were you?
Yeah, I know.
Where were you?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's part of the game. But I'm not going to look at someone and envy that person. I will look at someone. If that person needs help, I'm going to give that person help. Not to envy, not to feel jealous, no, it's no more. Do people do that anymore?
No.
Do people jealous anymore?
I think they still do.
Gossip anymore? Now I'm asking, do people gossip anymore? Because there's no time for that anymore.
I'm not
There's
sure.
so much to do.
I'm not sure. I am not sure, really.
Yeah.
You know,
So this is it.
Wow. It's really, I mean, like you said, it's always good to just know what people are going through before you start, you know, judging them or saying something bad about them. Because if you don't know, like you said, just keep quiet. Don't say anything at all. Instead of you saying something that will hurt them. You understand? A lot of people are so sensitive. Just little word like this can make them to maybe get home and start thinking. Maybe get home and just be like, oh my God, people, this is what people are saying about me, to the extent of maybe killing themselves. You understand? So we just have to be very sensitive in life, you know.
It's like what is going on in the Cameroonian community now. We lost 2 people.
Wow.
In the States. Because the husband went home, brought the wife, educated the wife. They had issues. She decided that I don't want anything, any relationship anymore. Went and started dating a white person.
Wow.
So he came back to that house. When they were going through the court system, they asked him to leave his house that he worked for before you even came into the picture.
Wow.
And now you're staying there. And then they took the kids and gave to the wife, gave his house. He just came, gone down the wife, gone himself down and said, that's it.
Wow.
2 days ago. And that was it.
Wow.
You know, we have to be careful. I don't know what transpired, but when looking at the whole story, he started another relationship with a white guy. And this man realized, this is my house I work for. You were not there before you came. I bought this house.
Yes.
And now you are in my house and they've given my children. And now I've educated you. You are a nurse, a qualified nurse. And now I've lost everything. So the best thing for him to do was to end it all.
Wow. So how is that lady now feeling? I'm sure I'm sure she might not be able to like think straight or something like that. With
the wife is gone because the man shut down the wife and shot himself. The boyfriend now started posting all their pictures on
Facebook. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's one of those things. So we need to, how careful can we be? So we need to strive to love one another, be kind to one another, to understand. Yeah, a lot of people, I've seen people who have done very nice makeup, look so good, and they tell me the next day they're gone.
Oh. It's a terrible. It might be maybe something someone said to them or something like that.
Yeah,
Understand, you know? So
living every day. Someone just bought a house a week after when the pandemic came, he died. That's it.
yeah, wow.
So you asked me, what this life? What is it? What's the purpose of it? So we need to take it slowly as well, because we want to do 50 jobs at the same time. Look for your purpose, because when you have your purpose and you know it is, when you juggle around, you need to like, okay, oh, I can say, I can do hair, I can do decor. Yes, I can work. But then again, you find a balance.
Yeah.
Because when you do too much, you are all over the place. You can't rest. You can't think of yourself, your family. We have to be careful. And down the line, you find yourself, you become lonely because you're not there for anybody. It's about work, 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 and not even giving your money out to anybody.
Yeah. But at the same time, we still need to work, and we need to work harder, because if you're nothing, if you're nobody in the society, people will look down on you. You understand? So what do you say to that?
Right?
Yeah, they'll start judging you and, you know, saying maybe you're too lazy or something if you don't work hard. So maybe that's why a lot of people, they have to do 2 jobs or do this and do that. You understand? So that they can become somebody. But yeah, what do you say to that?
Yeah, but the point here is that whatever you have, or whatever the sort of jobs that you have, make sure that the loved ones that are around you, take care of them, be part of them. Because if you're not, you're going to die a lonely person. Contribute to them, help them. Because I remember having, as you can see on Facebook, I'm trying to help the single parents back home. I left home 45 years ago.
Wow.
Not for me to know that person. For me, my achievement or creating awareness is not that I have to know that person. It's for me to create a change, impact the life and change in that person's life. I don't have to be your family. No. I'm there to help anybody that I can, to create an impact, to say, listen, it doesn't have that you have to be a billionaire to help someone.
Yeah.
10 pounds in Africa can buy food, can buy medication.
Wow.
And people don't even have that little bit to pay hospital bills. They don't have. So the little you give, the more they appreciate. You will be surprised. They will appreciate you so much. You don't have to be a billionaire for you to give.
Yeah.
How little give. Support people in the community. Support them. Every single person that needs help. Whether it's 10 pounds, 20. Like the Sickle Cell Foundation. I want to support them because they are doing a fantastic job back in Africa. Honestly, we should learn to support one another.
That's correct.
If you have something, I'm there to support you, but not thinking I need to take something. No, be there and help. Look at when I had the opening of my foundation. I didn't have a clue about anything. Bukky, I never had a clue. So the people that were around me build up the strength. The things you were there. I didn't know most of the things. But when you are around people, be sincere, open up, help. That's what it's all about. And you just keep moving. Be there for people. You're not here to come on with showing off all the time. No, that's not what it is. We need to be there for people. We need to help people. We need to create awareness. I love that.
Yes.
If someone is going through tough.
Yeah, I didn't.
If someone has.
Okay, it's fine now. Yeah.
Please, they should contact. Doesn't matter how little it is. I'll be there. I will jump up and I'll be there to help.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. And a lot of people, they don't know that sometimes you might help me, you understand? And just because you help me does not mean that I'll be able to help you tomorrow. But because of that seed that you've sown, someone else who doesn't even know about the way you help me, we definitely help you in future. They don't know, because every time you sow something, there's no doubt in this world, on this earth, you will definitely reap it. That's what most people don't know. Am I right about that?
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Because,
No,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm helping someone, does not mean that I will have to harvest from that person.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no, no.
exactly.
I'm
Yes.
helping. I don't even know some of the people that I help.
Mm,
But I want to make it clear, helping does not mean that I have.
yes.
I've got conscience. I want to help. But what I've been through, I would not like to see anyone go through what I went through.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not something that a lot of people, a lot of friends of mine who went through the same thing didn't make it.
Wow.
They end up in mental homes because they can't cope. They can't juggle around and do so many things at the same time. You know, and sometimes God gives us the gift in us.
Yes.
Some people can handle pressure. Some people can handle it. They can't think. They can't stabilize their brains or whatever. So a lot of people, because of the struggle, some people can take it and some people can't. But to be honest, me sitting down here today has taken the grace of God.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely the grace of God. And I have so many good people around me, not forgetting you yourself, not forgetting Caroline Makaka. You understand?
Yeah.
Those people that are around you build up who Vicky is. And I want to appreciate them for that. Yes, I want to, there's this, I shouldn't forget, invest in Limbe. George, I'm talking about you. So I just want to appreciate them, because someone will just see you from nowhere and they're like, I need to promote this for nothing.
Yes.
And you're like, why? Why do you do that? It's because of the goodness of your heart. There are very good people out there. We've got a lot of good people out there, but because of anger, some people have turned to be something else because of what has happened in their life.
Yeah. There's a message from Ladies of All Nation by Dr. Caroline Makaka. She said, "Well done, keep going, Nancy Vicky. Bless you, sis." And it said she just was just like commending you that you should keep going. You understand? So yeah, she was just commended. Yeah, you know, like we've been talking right now about showing kindness and everything like that. What advice do you have for people who have been through, you know, showing people kindness every time, but at the end of the day, they kind of like smear them and just kind of like just say something nasty about them to other people, and they are so ungrateful. They don't have respect, you understand? And they are getting, because the thing is, there's so much you can do. You understand? After doing this and doing that, there's gonna be a time whereby you'll be like, you know what? I'm tired. You know, these people are wearing me out. I keep doing this thing and look at what they're saying about me. What word can you pass out to people like that who are like, you know what? I need to throw in the towel. I need to stop this thing that I'm doing. What word can you pass on to people like that?
Yeah, the thing is, when you're blessed, you're blessed. And sometimes, as I said before, there are things that you would do and you have a slap on your face. If you have that attitude of doing things for people or giving out or being kind to people, never stop because someone has said something. Because wherever you go, someone will say something. You need to change within you and say to yourself, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need to get to that point in your life where the slap don't mean anything to you anymore. Keep moving. I'm telling you, it is a hard thing to do.
That's what I'm thinking.
I have had bashes upon bashes, but this Vicky, I will meet somebody else. And sometimes probably you're doing it because you need to do it. God is telling you, do it. That person will change one day. That person will not change because you've done it. Probably 10 years down the line, that person will look back and say, my God, I was nasty to that person, and try to change.
But you said 10 years. You don't know what that 10 years has done in the person that rendered the help.
If you want to have that heart, of being out there, you need to receive some slaps. I am telling you, there is no way you'll be doing this show and somebody will not criticize you. You need to learn how to receive criticism. You need to learn how to bring down yourself. You need to learn that. It's not about the person. It's about how you will react. Imagine I come on your show and you say, let's talk about this topic. And I start to insult you. What would you do?
I don't know. It depends on my mood.
That's it. But you as a presenter, what would you do? You would have to like, no, sis, we know this is not what we are supposed. The way you will speak, another person will look at you out there and say, wow, if I were you, I would just block her off. And what you would do is you would try to advise the person and say, sis, you know, this is not what we're supposed to be discussing, and end the show that way. But not starting as she's starting, you are also there. You are cursing, effing, and blinding on your show. You're bringing down yourself. So when someone does what that person do, please, the first thing is we react. I wish some counseling, we could not react in a lot of things that we do. Because when we do some things and we react to it, what we do, we just make things worse. The thing that a lot of people do is the action that you do, you act on impulse. When somebody slaps you, you want to slap that person, you say, you know what? I'm going to remove the heart of my pastor and I'm going to have you well beaten. You don't do that. It gets a point in time in my life, this stage I've been through. You don't even say a word. Don't say a word, because that means that you have grown. Honestly, believe you me. And you don't stop doing what God has asked you. If you have a gift, you don't stop because you did one and the thing did not go the way you wanted it to go. And you say, that's it. No. It's not about that person. It's about you.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Well, we're going to be coming to the end of our show. We're going to be wrapping up soon. So what I want you to do is, do you have any other thing to say to our viewers? Do you have any other words? I mean, what do you have any other thing to say?
You know, I just want to, anybody who is watching, I just want to say, in life, we have things that we want to do. We have things that we want to accomplish. We have goals. All of us have goals. There are things we want to accomplish. We want to get married, have children. We want it to go on and on.
Yeah.
I'm here today to say it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Some people are saying, first, I will get married. Second, I'll have children. Third, I'll buy a house. They have it on their vision board.
Yeah.
Yes. It's through the grace of God.
Yes, absolutely.
And not only on your comfort zone, you have a job to do. Because a lot of people think, I'm going to sit on this house, I'm going to pray from 6 to 6, and it's going to come falling from manna. No, it's not. You need to take your 2 legs, go and pick that application form, fill it in, take it back, show your presence. Otherwise, you are not going anywhere. Life is not straightforward at all.
Yeah.
There are things that will happen to you that you yourself will be shocked.
That's correct.
I've sat here, there's some things that has happened to me. But you know what? I've seen people who are owing 50,000 pounds, 100K. And I sit back and I say, how do they owe this money? I don't think I can sleep, but they're sleeping and snoring. Why? Because when you owe something, you don't leave that thing. You go to the person and say to the person, I am sorry that I can't pay this thing, but if I can offer £5, £2, £3, that gives you a peace of mind than not offering anything at all.
Yes. Do
you understand what I mean? So this is life we are talking about. I've been through my own. Thank God I've met people like you. Thank God I've got 3 kids. Thank God. Some people don't have. So never ever mouth another person because that person don't have anything. God might have a plan for that person. Let's work together wherever we are. Let's be kind to one another. Let's promote one another. Let's encourage one another.
That's right.
Because you never know, that day might be that person's last day. And when you sit back, you say, thank God I said good words to that person.
That's right.
Thank God I was there for that person. Thank God I encouraged that person. So don't wait until I'm in my coffin. You say, oh, Mama Vicky, you know, she was a good mom. I want to hear it now.
That's right.
I want to hear it now. That's it.
Yeah. I'm really touched by what you just said, really, because we are so fond of doing that. You understand? Like I said on Facebook, when I was reading someone's comment, that people, they will see your picture, they will see everything that you're doing. And instead of them to appreciate you, it's a no. They won't do that. But now come, God forbid, the person is no longer here, and they'll be like, oh, she was such a very nice person. Oh, she was,
honestly,
when I needed her, she was there for me. Why did you not put it there while she was alive so she can see it? You understand? But why wait until now that she cannot come on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram to read those comments? You understand? Why wait?
Yes. You see, I started, I think we can start from now.
I believe so too.
Let everybody start from now. Because what I started doing from the past week, for every single thing that, unless I don't have your number, I send a thank you, something, appreciation. Let's start from now. It's never too late. At least you're still living now. And if we can start from now, you know, I think that would be a good thing.
Yeah. And one thing that I must comment about you is I noticed you've been doing that, because most of the time when I see people's picture, maybe someone is singing or something like that, you are always commenting or maybe like writing something, just something good about it, or like it or something like that. So that is, I know that they say practice what you preach. You are really practicing it. You understand? You are doing it. So a big thumbs up to you for that. A big
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Mama Vicky, it's been a very enjoyable time. You know, I love having you around with your vast knowledge. You know, so I wish we could go on, but if we go on like this, the recording is gonna be way too long, and you know, Zoom, they might cut off us, so they might cut off us. So I really want to let you know I really appreciate you, and I just hope that people will be able to take something home from this message that you passed on. You understand? I quite appreciate you. So my word to people, our listener, is we have to learn from what Mama Vicky said. We have to learn to receive criticism. You understand? And to grow a thicker skin. We have to be kind to people regardless. We have to know and have it at the back of our mind that people are people. They're going to offend us. They're going to be saying bad things to us. There's going to be a time whereby you help people and they don't show appreciation. You understand?
Yes.
Or you still have to keep on going. You still have to keep on doing whatever God lays on your heart to do. You don't be like, oh, because she did not appreciate me, I'm going to stop helping her. Or because he did not appreciate me, I'm going to stop helping him. You got to keep on going, because the thing is, you might think because you help Mrs. A is going to reward you. No, it might be Mrs. B that is going to reward you. So let's just continue to be kind to people, and just don't say silly words to people, you know, without, you know, knowing what they're going through, because a lot of people are going through a lot in life. You understand? So before you throw your word to people, before you say something bad to people, always process it in your mind, process it in your brain. You understand? Before you say words, because words can damage people. You understand? Words can make people to go to any length. You understand? So I want to thank you all so much for listening to us today. And we're still going to have you back, because we need you here. So we're going to have you back pretty soon. So I thank you so much. Dr. Caroline Makaka, thank you so much. I forgot to send you the invite, but I want to say thank you so much. You're like a backbone to me. You understand? So she's always she's always
to all of us. To all of us.
Yeah,
that girl is fire.
Yeah. So I thank you all so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mama Vicky. And you enjoy the rest of your day today, okay?
Thank you. God bless you.
And you too now. Thank you.
Bye.